Hasna, one of the FY2s working in the emergency department. I suppose you're Vanini.
Yeah.
Okay, Vanini, I understand you want to learn something today.
Yeah, I wanted to learn the urine dipstick test.
Okay, that's no problem. You know, you can always come to me whenever you want to learn anything. Before that, how's everything going? How's nursing going?
It's good. I really enjoy it. It's so fulfilling.
That's nice. Actually, really appreciate nurses, you know, for what they do. Like, literally, they're my right hand. So, can you tell me, like, how's everyone treating you here? Feeling at home?
Yeah, I really like it. Everyone's very nice.
That's good to know, okay? So without further ado, I'm going to talk about the urine dipstick. But before that, I need to assess a little bit on where your head is at. Do you know why we do this test?
Not really. We want to examine the urine.
Okay.
I know that, but I don't know much
So
more.
you have an idea that it's for the urine. That's the background information you have. Do you have any idea what the kit is, the urine dipstick kit?
Not really.
That's
I've
totally
seen
fine.
it, but not much.
That's totally fine. You know, you're here to learn and I love your curiosity. I really appreciate it. Is there any particular reason you're looking to learn, any assignment coming up, or just for your own skills?
Yeah, we have an exam coming up, so I wanted
Okay.
to.
That's fine. Good luck for your exam. Okay, let's talk about it. Is there anything in particular you want me to focus, or I'll just go through the entire procedure?
The whole procedure.
I'll go through it,
actually.
no problem. Okay, let's just talk about what is it? As you rightly said, examining the urine. Yes, we are using the urine dipstick to examine, to test the urine, to find out about certain conditions, some pathologies. All right. And when do we do it? Most likely, we do it in cases where we're suspecting any pathological condition that will give us a positive finding in the urine. Okay. For instance, do you have any guesses what we can use it for?
Diabetes.
Diabetes, that's the most important one. You know, usually we use it for that. So diabetes, dehydration, everything, many things that I'm going to tell you as we go on. If I'm going fast, you can totally ask me to stop for any questions, okay? So first things first, before I can even do the procedure, I want to tell you a little bit about the urine. Suppose we're given the urine sample, all right? And the urine sample, the first thing I want you to know that there are so many things you can tell about the urine by not even performing the dipstick. Look at the urine, the color, the consistency. For instance, it's dark urine, Manini. What do you think is going on?
Dehydration.
Well done. So it could be dehydration. If I see red urine, might be a stone. If I see it being cloudy, the consistency is cloudy, could be an infection. So these are the things I can only look and tell, and I will document it in my notes. Now I just want to quickly go through the machinery. Like, what are we going to use? We're going to use this. This is called a dipstick kit. Okay. A urine dipstick kit, as you can see, is composed of outside interpretation of the strip. And when we open up the dipstick kit, we have the strips that we're going to dip in the urine. All right. So these strips are composed of these colorful squares. These are the reagent squares. This is what is immersed in the urine. This is where we hold it from. All right. These are the reagent squares, and outside is the interpretation that I just mentioned. So this is the dipstick kit. Before we perform the procedure, what do we need to do? We need to make sure we're adequately gloved, and most importantly, we're wearing an apron, just because, you know, it's a urine thing and we don't want to get it on us, right? So suppose you have completely worn the apron, you're gloved. What else do you want? You need a timer, you need some paper towels, you need the urine dipstick kit, and obviously the main character of the movie, the urine. All right. So what are we going to do? We're going to first thing first, open up the urine sample. All right. And we're going to take out our strip. We're taking out our strip, but I want you to remember, Manini, close the bottle cap as soon as possible. One more thing, Manini, I forgot to tell you, make sure you have checked the expiry date on the dipstick kit, that you're not using an expired kit. All right. So once this is out, make sure you immerse this entire strip fully into the urine. It should go all the way till the last square. I've immersed it completely. Quickly just put it on a side. I will remove any excess. And the second thing I'll do is I'll put this strip on my paper towel. Quickly close the urine, and at the same time, I will start my timer. All right. The reason I start my timer is because of this interpretation. All right. I want to show you, Manani, that you start reading at 30-second mark. All right. When it is 30-second on the timer, you're going to compare the strip with the color of the glucose. For instance, we're interpreting glucose first. So we compare the lowest part of the strip at 30 seconds. Let's assume that 30 seconds have crossed that mark. We're looking at the color. So it's supposed to be this color, but if it's any other color, it will give us the interpretation. Suppose it's this green color. What will we interpret? It says that trace of the glucose. For instance, brown, it means there are 4 plus glucose. So that will guide us into what our diagnosis is. Okay, just like that, we will read our next square. The next square comes at 30 seconds too, and then we have 40 seconds. At 40 seconds, we'll read the ketone. And as time passes on, till we get to the 120-second mark, we're going to read the last value, which is the leukocyte, and compare it. So this is basically how we interpret as we go along. All right. And then you can stop your timer. Whatever positive finding you've gotten, you document everything. Make sure you write it all down. Any red flag to be alerted to the doctor, make sure you alert. All right. Make sure you dispose of everything that's used, especially the urine dipstick. This is closed. Everything is back on its place. And now let's discuss a little bit about the pathological conditions. So for instance, Manini, we got 3 plus glucose. What do you think happened? Could be because of, as you mentioned before,
diabetes.
It is diabetes, most likely diabetes. So we should have an idea of the interpretation. Suppose ketones came back positive. What are we suspecting? Could be
Ketoacidosis.
Well done, Manani. You're actually quite smart. Okay. And then suppose blood came back positive. Our blood finding could be cancer, could be nephritic. Maybe the kidneys are a little bit defected. We see the protein. Protein comes back positive. You will see it in eclamptic patients. You will see it in even a urinary tract infection. You can see it in nephrotic syndrome. That's also a disease of the kidney. Okay, Manani? And you have leukocytes, you have nitrites, all of these tell you about infections going on. So there are so many things, Manani, we can derive from a urine dipstick test. It's actually quite simple to perform as well. Up to now, do you have any questions, Manani?
No.
So I think you're good to go. If I asked you to perform a urine dipstick right now, you'd be able to do it?
I think so.
That's good, Manani. I want you to know, even if you have any mistakes, you can always come to me. We can even arrange another meeting. We can talk in depth about this if you'd like. I'm always here for you as a senior.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.